It.
All right, so welcome back to Coastal Living. We have your favorite yoga girl, Miss Vanessa, here to kind of kick it up a notch. We're going to get a little more advanced, but not too advanced. And we're going to talk about the importance of balance, not only physical, but emotional balance as well, right?
Yes. So we're going to start off with tree pose. Tree pose is one of the beginners, intermediates. You can do that for all levels. So I'm going to go ahead and start. The benefits of the balancing is that it's really great for hip openers, the strength and the flexibility on your ankles. Now again, a lot of people don't know that you also have about 100 muscles and tendons onto each foot. So with that being said,
you know that.
The strength.
Good thing we don't have our heels on, right?
I know. So with that being said, it's very, very important to stretch out and strengthen your ankles to reduce any injuries that can later happen into the future. So with Mac, we're going to go ahead and start with the variation modification number 1. You can go ahead and place your right foot onto the ankle, and you can just go start softly here, bringing your hands to center. There you go. Or you can go ahead and place it below the knee. Never, ever place it onto. Never ever place it onto the knee cap or the knee joints, because you can injure and you can strain your knees.
Below the knee.
So below the knee, or you can go ahead and do the full variation, grabbing your ankle and placing it onto the thigh, opening up completely the pelvic area and opening up the hips. And then once you found yourself grounded, you can bring your hands into heart center and then lengthen the hands up to the sky and focus onto your gaze into the center for 3 to 5 yoga breaths.
What am I strengthening here?
You are strengthening your ankles, you're opening up your hip flexors, and also you are strengthening out the right ankle, and it's also helping for sciatica too as well.
Really?
And not just that, but you're strengthening your mind, because you really, to balance, you have to focus.
Yes.
So it takes you away from all the other
of
crazy things that are on your mind. Like the more I'm talking, the more I wiggle around.
Yeah.
Careful, careful.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't have insurance for that, Mac.
Balance is super important because people get very frustrated, so it teaches you patience and it teaches you to self-accept that it's okay if you're gonna fall one day or have a good practice balancing, or it's okay. You have to be very, very patient and understanding with your body. It does take time. Balancing is one of the most challenging things in life, period, and also in the yoga practice.
So I have a question for you, Vanessa.
What's up?
An instructor told me that whenever you're doing tree pose or anything, when you're balancing, you can look at an object and just kind of focus on that.
Your gaze,
your
drishti.
Do you agree with that, and that'll help your balance?
I do. So sometimes when you take classes, you look into the mirror, and sometimes when you do that, there's other bodies moving and they fall too. That's it's like a domino effect. So your body's also going to want to fall too. So sometimes it's good to stare down at something still. I normally tell people to gaze down at the ground or something in the center that's going to keep them focused.
Well,
you look great, Mac.
Mine is a really easy one, and
then
but as you graduate, you kind of bring it up. So she said when you feel more comfortable, you come up to your shin.
My foot is not strong
And
enough.
the thing with your feet too is
it takes time though.
It does.
You have to
so
be
used
patient.
to keeping our feet tight, but you actually want to spread your
have to
toes
stretch
out
it out
in yoga,
too.
like little fingers.
That's where you also get the
Little
stretching
diddles.
motion into the action. Now we're going to go into the second one. It's going to be Warrior 2. So this one's really, really great because that one's also helping for pregnant women in their second trimester. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to go and demonstrate it. You're going to go ahead and bring this foot back, kick the right leg back, open that right foot, basically like you're on a surfboard. I love the ocean, so that's the way I see it and demonstrate it. You're going to lengthen the hands, drop the shoulders. There you go. Now here I want you to squeeze the inner thighs, bring the pelvic forward. Do not arch. A lot of people do this. Bring the pelvic forward, relax the shoulders, and this also helps for carpal tunnel by straightening the hands forward. Now here again, your gaze is going to be forward to that left big thumb. So as you're relaxing here, squeeze it nice and strong, and it also helps your core and your abdominal areas as you're holding it here for about 3 to 5 yoga breaths.
Nice. And our trick is to turn our hips towards the wall,
yes,
right?
Towards the side, opening up the hips, stretching out the quads.
You can definitely feel that inner thigh.
And if you want to do some power yoga, you can also come to the tippy toes and strengthening out the toes. So that is the second, and that is Warrior 2.
Okay. Awesome.
It's amazing how much that pulls.
Yeah.
It looks so simple, yet it's
Super simple, but it's one of the strongest poses in the practice.
it pulls a lot
And
of
just to
muscle.
reiterate, the beauty of yoga is the fact that, yes, some of it looks really simple, even something like the tree pose, but it takes so much practice, and you never truly perfect it because there's always a way to take it to the next level.
Oh, yes.
Mentally, physically, and poses like that. I know when I've tried your classes, you get to the point you're like, oh yeah, I can do this all day, and then you're like the 10th breath in, and I'm like beads of sweat dripping down my face. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
My legs are shaking.
Oh yeah,
So
the shaking definitely.
It really is challenging. So try a few of these poses at home. Let us know what you love and what you want more of with the beautiful Miss Vanessa.
Yes.
Thank you for teaching us the importance
Thank
of
you for
balance
having us.
and a few ways to practice. All right, coming up, guys, there's another anniversary. Nueces County Coastal Parks is celebrating 70 years. When we come back, we'll talk more about it. Stick around. You're watching Coastal Living. All right, let's get
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.